Is Pokemon Go worth playing in 2022? To find out what makes Pokemon Go worth playing, we need to first look back at the history of Pokemon Go and why the game is so successful. On July 16th, 2016, Pokemon Go was released in both Australia and North America to overnight success. The appeal of the app was its accessibility, which remains true to this day. Both moms and hardcore gamers alike have the ability to flick their fingers across their phones, which open the game to pretty much all demographics. The app quickly skyrocketed in popularity, and players began gathering together to discuss the game and hunt Pokemon together. Pokemon Go would not have become as popular as it was if it were not for the passionate community it had in 2017. But how does that compare to 2022? Surprisingly, Pokemon Go still has an extremely active community. Take a look at YouTube channels like Mystic7 and you'll see that their videos are still getting hundreds of thousands of views in only a few days. Content creators have had plenty of content to make videos off of thanks to the constant events and updates provided by Niantic. There are still monthly community days featuring shiny Pokemon, Team Rocket battles, Go Battle Leagues, and raid bosses to keep the community strong. Plus, new generations of Pokemon are still being released. The Alola region, for example, has finally begun releasing this month. However, there is another reason why Pokemon Go became so popular. Something even more important than the community. It's that innate desire to catch 'em all. Mainstream successes are usually centered around collections, and Pokemon Go is absolutely no different. Having 151 Pokemon to hunt down in 2017 was enough to keep players busy for months. However, the novelty of catching them all, or at least catching most of them, wore out pretty fast. That's because there was such a small pool of Pokemon to collect. The original 151 pales in comparison to the number of Pokemon that are in the game nowadays. We are already up to Generation 7, which is slowly being released over the months of March, April, and May. This means that new players will have to collect almost 800 Pokemon if they want to collect every single one and complete their Pokédex. They could grind day after day, and there will still be plenty more to go. The ever-growing number of Pokemon to collect is what makes Pokemon Go so much fun to play in 2022. Between catching them all and the aforementioned events, there is truly more content in this free-to-play game than anyone could really dream for. On the surface, one could argue that having such a large Pokédex could be considered a bad thing since the game would inevitably get repetitive. However, Pokemon Go isn't the same game that it was in 2016. Hatching eggs and walking around aren't the only ways to find Pokemon anymore. We now have access to several features that liven up the gameplay experience and keep it from getting stale. For example, getting legendaries in Pokemon Go is handled entirely differently than trying to obtain any other type of Pokemon. The most surefire way to find a legendary is to participate in raid battles, which can be completed with a group of friends in real life or with strangers online now that remote raid passes exist. Legendary raids require fighting and defeating the Pokemon you want before you get a chance to catch it. Typically, raids can be completed with 4 to 6 skilled players and are enjoyable in moderation. However, what most people don't know is that raids aren't the only way to get legendaries in Pokemon Go. If you don't have access to Discord or a local community to raid with, you can always go over to the Go Battle League. The Go Battle League is essentially a system in which you enter 3 Pokemon of choice to battle another player's 3 Pokemon online. The winner will earn points for each battle that they win in their set, which will go towards ranking up. If you get all the way up to rank 20, which is the highest feasible rank that you can achieve, you'll get the chance to catch a legendary Pokemon after winning sets from there on out. Not to mention, Go Battle League is a great way to earn some extra Stardust. It's really just another piece of content that is a nice change of pace from time to time. The final feature in Pokemon Go that I would like to talk about is Team Rocket battles, which are another unique way to access rare Pokemon in 2022. Every now and then, a balloon will appear over your player's avatar. By clicking on this balloon, you'll be able to fight a Team Rocket grunt. Upon defeating the grunt, you'll be presented with a rare shadow Pokemon that you can then catch and purify. After defeating 6 grunts, you'll be able to fight a Team Rocket leader, which will present you with an even rarer shadow Pokemon than the grunts. You can even battle with Giovanni after defeating all 3 leaders if you want to get a Shadow Lugia or Shadow Ho-Oh. Not to mention, Team Rocket battles are an excellent way to hunt rare Shadow Shiny Pokemon, which are a major flex in the Pokemon Go community. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I haven't even gotten to talk about shiny Pokemon yet, which did not exist when the game first came out. The idea of collecting rare creatures is what made everyone want to play Pokemon Go to begin with. That idea gets exemplified even more in 2022 now that shiny Pokemon exist. If you didn't already know, shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Go are extremely rare, different colored versions of Pokemon with a 1 in 500 chance of spawning. That is, except for on Community Days. Community Days are another event in Pokemon Go that are still going strong in 2022. For one day every month, a Pokemon will be selected to spawn much more frequently in the wild, which is cool in and of itself. But that selected Pokemon will also have a 1 in 25 chance of being shiny, which makes these community days even more valuable. If you are going to play Pokemon Go for any one reason, let it be the monthly community days because you don't want to miss all of the rare shinies as they pass by. There is honestly so much more I'd like to talk about, like the Season of Alola event that is currently happening in Pokemon Go, but it looks like we're all out of time for this video. If you enjoyed this video, then you should definitely check out some of our other ones. Subscribe to Game Domain to keep up to date with our content, and until next time, this has been Chris with Game Domain, and I will see you all in the next video.